Welcome back to Vox AI News. I'm Alice, and as always, I'm here with my co-host, John. How are you today, John?
Hi, Alice. I'm doing great, thanks. Excited to dive into today's topic, which is all about SAP Smartforms. It's such an essential tool for businesses using the SAP system.
Absolutely. So to kick things off, can you explain what exactly SAP Smartforms is and how it fits into the SAP ecosystem?
Sure. SAP Smartforms is a tool that allows users to create and manage business documents like invoices and purchase orders within the SAP system. It provides a graphical interface, which makes it easier to design forms without needing extensive programming knowledge.
That's interesting. How does Smartforms compare to its predecessor, SAP Script?
Great question. Smartforms was developed as an improvement over SAP Script. It has a more user-friendly graphical interface, supports template-based designs, and automatically generates ABAP code, which reduces development time and errors.
So if someone is new to Smartforms, what are the key components they should be aware of?
The key components include the form builder, which is the main design tool, the form interface, which defines how data is passed to the form, and the form logic, which allows for conditional processing and data manipulation.
Speaking of the form builder, can you explain how it works and what features it offers?
The form builder provides a tree structure for organizing form components like pages and windows. It allows for drag-and-drop operations, property settings for customization, and even testing capabilities to preview the form output.
That sounds very user-friendly. How about the form interface? What role does it play in Smartforms?
The form interface acts as a bridge between the external ABAP programs and the Smartform. It defines import and export parameters, which help in passing data to and from the form.
Now let's talk about the output types. What formats can Smartforms output to?
Smartforms can output to several formats, including PDF, HTML, XML, and even send via email or fax. This flexibility allows businesses to meet various document distribution needs.
And how does one retrieve it from a database for use in a Smartform?
To retrieve data, you typically define input parameters in the form interface and create a custom function module in ABAP that fetches the required data using SQL queries.
Can you give us an example of how to implement a basic Smartform?
Sure. First, create a new Smartform in the editor, set up the global definitions for your data structure, design the layout with the necessary elements, and finally, activate the form for use.
I see. What about handling errors? What are some common troubleshooting steps?
Common troubleshooting involves checking printer settings, ensuring correct form configurations, and using the debugging tools provided in Smartforms to step through the code.
And what about testing? What best practices should be followed?
Best practices include unit testing each component, conducting integration tests to ensure that everything works together, and performing user acceptance testing to validate the form's usability.
That makes sense. Now, could you explain the importance of styles and layout customization in Smartforms?
Styles and layout customization are crucial for maintaining brand consistency and improving readability. Users can define fonts, colors, borders, and even apply conditional formatting based on data values.
How does one insert graphics or barcodes into a Smartform?
You can insert graphics by creating a graphics area in the form and uploading images. For barcodes, Smartforms has built-in functionality where you can define the barcode type and value directly within the form layout.
What about printing settings? What options are available?
Printing settings allow you to specify printer configurations, page orientation, and scaling options. You can also preview the print output before finalizing it.
Can you elaborate on the use of control structures like loops and conditions in Smartforms?
Absolutely. Control structures like loops allow you to iterate over data records, while conditions enable you to display or hide elements based on specific criteria, enhancing the dynamic nature of the forms.
That's fascinating. Can you explain how to activate a Smartform after making changes?
To activate a Smartform, you simply click the Activation button in the editor. The system checks for any errors, and once everything is clear, it registers the form for use in the production environment.
What resources would you recommend for someone looking to learn more about Smartforms?
I recommend checking out SAP's official documentation, taking online courses, and practicing in a test environment. Joining online communities can also be beneficial for knowledge sharing.
Before we wrap up, could you summarize the key benefits of using SAP Smartforms?
Certainly. The key benefits include ease of use, flexibility in design, integration with SAP data, support for multiple output formats, and improved maintenance and customization capabilities.
Thank you, John. It's been enlightening discussing SAP Smartforms today. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Just that Smartforms is an essential tool for businesses looking to streamline their document processes and enhance efficiency.
Thanks for joining us. Stay curious and stay informed. We'll catch you on the next episode of Vox AI News.